Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Nice. Nongshim should be pretty happy about their early start in this game. As here we go, we got level 6 from Calmy. He's going to try to Abyssal dive out of this one as the seismic shove will land, and now Lehens is in a ton of trouble as First Blood should go over to the side of Nongshim. Who will they give the kill to? Okay, they did it. They finally did it. Jiwoo will pick up the First Blood.
And I'm not going to lie, that was so green. And with Soul going to be seen in a second, I mean, this is the payoff as well because it's 6 Void Burbs. You have the pressure in top lane already. Even more gold for Keen. And it's going to be a Mountain Soul, so that's at least good news for Nongshim. Because if it was something like a Chemtech, I think...
Does need to get pretty close to the sun to actually deal damage. And this setup, we have like flanking on flanking, where Jovi's on the bottom side trying to flank, but also Dindin's on the top side trying to flank. They're going to turn onto this one. The Weaver's Wall does come down. Sylvie not finding an engage, though, as Keen with the Equalizer. They're running into the enemy jungle, and the damage from this Equalizer is just gigantic as they are burning them to a crisp. Down will go Canyon, but you can see that Gen.G does have the advantage in this play. So many low health bars on the side of Nongshim as he goes Lehens under the turret. What are you doing, my guy? Maybe just trying to bait them in, and that he will, as Jovi's going to pick up an extra kill on the backside of this fight, and Gen.G should be able to take down the Dragon as well.
And Nongshim are just really struggling, but that one was like full duration.
Yeah.
So much value.
You can see already the range advantage going pretty well. This is going to be a very nice combo coming in from the side of Nongshim, but do they have the follow-up is always the question. Keen in a lot of trouble, as now the Weaver's Wall does come down, and Calmy just going to execute him in front of them. Dindin also on the flank here, as yes, the Dragon will go the way of Gen.G, but see just how far away these guys can survive for, as Canyon's just going to hit the turret and accept his fate. Does not have a safeguard and does not have his life anymore.
Yeah, but I think he might have actually bought it.
And we even have some pings onto this one. They are going to start it up. Just trying to fight before we do have level 16 Kassadin in this one.
It's the right call.
Might be a bit of a last-ditch effort. Let's see how it does go. They have the Rel at least in terms of looking for flips. And you know what? Gen.G a little bit sluggish to get in here, but finally they do get on top of Calmy in that backline, but the damage is being done here to this Baron. But look at the kick into the Equalizer, and the steal comes in just to add insult to injury, as Gen.G as a team this time will burn them to a crisp. And that might just be a clean ace if Jovi can catch up to this Renata, which seems quite likely at this point. He's prepped the blade, as there it will be, and there is the ace. As also Jovi, not quite yet level 16, but just
I wonder how much armor he has. And he's going to have a fair bit of health as well with the
a lot. It'll be above, yeah.
What's going on? But I'm kind of struggling to see the window when they get in. And with the 6 Void Burbs as well.
Can you see the lose though?
The lose though, I see it. I definitely see it. I think they're halfway through that one already as well, so I mean, honestly, just good luck.
Well, Dindin might need it here, as he is trying to hit some sweet spots. The time that he rift walked on top of them, he did hit him.
Still going.
But, yeah, you're not catching it. It's not happening, guys.
It's so ridiculous. It's so. How many did he use there? I didn't actually keep count, but it must have been like 8 or something.
Yeah.
He's still on the back of that.
Yeah. Well, we're going to take a look.
Okay.
Just watch the arc cooldown.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh.
We don't get a full count. I think it might have been.
You were counting so well,
I think
Ox.
it might have been 11. I've been practicing. I think it might have been 11 in total. So I think he used 2 more to get away after that.
Count Ox giving us the numbers 1 to 9. We couldn't make it to 10. He struggled a little bit.
Yeah, that's really where
double
it's falling
digits
apart. And walks.
Game, yeah.
Footsteps. Yeah, nothing really Nongshim could do from here.
Aatrox has looked so incredibly powerful in so many of our games here on 14-4.
Not this one.
It just looks so sad. You put the chains on the Kassadin and he just rift walks out of it. It's like, man, I used to be a champion. I used to matter. He doesn't at this point in time. Poor Aatrox says, yep, they're going to get it done. Jovi just full-time rift walking into the back line as the seismic shove is not going to hit him, and that is going to be the end of the game. Gen.G take down game number 1 in this best of.
They brought it out in game 2, and it means that if this game does end up going later, they kind of have that ace up their sleeve.
They certainly can.
We did actually see Nongshim. It was Sylvie who went topside and got that ward down. And I believe it was on the other side, it was Lehend.
Okay, he's going to flash this one. It's not going to matter. First blood goes over to Peter on the bottom side of the map, just like as we got to talk about this. It's been almost 1,500 days since Cuvée lost to Kana in the top lane. Look at this gank, though, in mid. The charm comes down. This is super clean from the side of Nongshim, but where's the damage? It's not going to come through. It finally does, but they nearly both die as Fiesta is still taking damage from the cannon. Jeez.
Yeah, don't die.
The red buff, he is level 6. And with Chovy coming up as well.
Oh, you got to back away. You don't even need to be stepped up here.
Yeah. And the wall will come down. It is a bit short, so he just kind of walks away and tumbles out of that one. But now he's stunned up against the wall, and that's going to be the end of him. And the 3 of them should be able to take out the Vayne, as they did just there.
Yeah, I think Dundun took too long to react and also flashed way too late. Would still like to see them go for it, though. I think, oh, Dundun.
Yeah, he's he doesn't have any sums, so even the slow is going to be really a big issue for him, and eventually he just gets run down. I
feel like you have to anticipate this. You know they're going to be on the top side. You could have gone bot and just picked up Wolves in the meantime. You could have just waited at your tier 2. You know your team are going for an aggressive play on the bot side. You just shouldn't have walked up. And now you're paying double. They will get the tower in the bot lane. That's pretty substantial.
No aftershock for Sylvie might be a bit of an issue for him, but now the Magnus Storm does come in, and Canyon doesn't seem to care. He's got the Sundered Sky, and he's so tanky. He's healing up all the damage that's going on into him. Charm lands again, and he's just going back in. He doesn't care at all, as Fiesta just does not have the sustained damage to take him down. And even a wall is going to come out here. Maybe Canyon dies now. No, he's just going to flash away, and Fiesta actually is going to live. Has a bit of a bailout and will be just fine. Meanwhile, on the top side, Dundun going 1v2. As the Q sweet spots are not quite landing, but Dundun just doesn't have the damage right now into Keen, and the 2v1 will work out for Gen.G.
Oh, Pace does have sums.
And he's going to flash away, but that's Callista following on the flash, and the hop on over. Another Q to land, but not going to continue chasing.
Edge of Night Rush.
Chovy in a bit of trouble here. No Unraveled Earth, and Sylvie is on the way as well. He does dodge everything, and there's a big shield, a potential burst, but with the jump in, it is going to be enough. Just getting worried for him there, though, for Fiesta, but he will be okay. Fantastic, based on what we've seen. Yes, the charm doesn't land, but regardless, as we're once again up in the top lane bullying Dundun, and down he will go. Hayes does tank that up nicely.
Yeah, Vayne top, perhaps not. Not working. It's strong, especially if you can get that second item before the dragon spawns. And
all right, well, we're trying to bully another top laner. This time it's not the Vayne, as the kick is very, very nice from Canyon. And look at Chovy, he's not even joining. He's like, yeah, you got this, Canyon. I don't need to be here. Q, one time? Nope, not gonna hit.
Oh, man.
Gets it done. And
that's cheating.
Fiesta. Yeah, Fiesta's like, come on, man. Point, but is he going to be here on time is also another question. Keen just gets back over the wall. They spot him now. And the sticks are in the Cloud Drake. This should be easy for Callista Rel, but now a massive wombo combo comes in. Canyon doesn't care, he goes forward. The Devourer comes through, and Pace is going to live. Dundun is getting some good damage into that backline, and now Keen is going to go down. Chovy's here all alone and still can't take out Dundun. And it's going to be taken down. The charm is huge after the flash there from Chovy. And Nongshim, they get a Drake, they get 2 kills, and they're running. Don't get caught out without your Devourer in a team fight somewhere in the next bunch of seconds.
And now, Dundun's just making progress in the side lane. Oh.
Now we have a big knockup coming in, and now Peter's going to be isolated. Fiesta does make his way in now as Canyon is in that backline. G's in a lot of trouble here as the Q will be followed up on. The bailout coming out, but a little bit too little and too late. Gen.G find their angle. And yes, Dundun is up on the top side. He's still hitting that inner turret, but doesn't feel like Gen.G really cared too much about it, as the Lee Sin a bit out of range there. Canyon not able to follow up, and
very carefully around this vision.
I mean, they do see him. So let's see how they deal with this one. Once again, it's a very similar position to the last fight, as again, the same engage comes through, and Pace is just dead. He's in the front line. A huge Q comes through from the Aatrox here, as Keen trying to do it all by himself, but he's not going to be able to. And now Dundun Trying to move forward here. He nearly gets knocked up, but that should be Cloudsoul here for Nongshim. Another big fight win for them.
Yeah, huge engage once again from Sylvie. They're nailing the combo, and you can see why they had the priority on this duo together. So much value, and now Dundun's fishing.
Yeah, he sees him.
Yeah.
Okay. It's true. Your range just gets so incredibly large as, oh god, that is just one way to win the team fight as well. As Fiesta's like, well, I'm not even going to bother pressing my buttons. Didn't even look like he had time as it was perfectly timed.
Well, but sets up for a play like that with a double combo onto two of the most important members of Nongshim, and now they're going to try and stop this Baron, but it's a hard task to do without the Ahri. 20 seconds till Fiesta is up.
All right, the wall's going to come down here as well, just trying to keep Sylvie out of the pit. It does look like, and let's see if they, yeah, he's not even going to go for it in the 4v5. They're just going to let the Baron go, and now the Q is going to land here down onto Sylvie. He's just trying to hop away and get away from them, but they're on the wrong side of the rift. As Gen.G say, okay, cool, you can be behind us. We're just going to push mid. As, yeah, the TP is going to come in, but look at the damage that Sylvie's taken already as he's just going to go down for free. And now they don't have a jungler here. Tiu also having to flash away. The charm is blocked perfectly by Lehens and Fiesta.
That setup, time into, oh, I think he sees you.
And they're just stopping the backs here. They're just allowing them to, you know, the teammates to come in. A very nice angle on the kick as Fate's Call will come out. Tiu is desperate on the bailout, but it will not matter. It's Gen.G now pushing mid with their Baron buff.
It just kind of feels unfair. You know, can you not humor them?
And we had, we have an engage from Renata Glass. Kind of unfortunate, but all of our Renatas try to do this. Sylvie trying to get in there, trying to catch them off guard with the counter engage. Not really going to work out. They do get the flash out of Chovy, but it is a free Vayne kill on the backside of this fight as here comes Lehens on the engage, and now Sylvie will be the second one to go down. Penta angle potentially here for Keen as he is on the double. As there it is, triple coming in, and that's going to be a steal from Pays. So no Penta this time around, but it still should be the 2-0 from Gen.G. Kenyon, he's got a GA. This time he actually can just run at them with no fear in the world. As down will go the Nexus turrets, and down will go Nongshim, as Gen.G do pick up the 2-0 tonight.
Yeah, definitely started to feel a little bit desperate in the end. That engage from Peter, not the best. And with that,
these were some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.